And we are back with another episode of Light Sports Breakdown! As you can tell from the back, NBA season 2021-2022 is here! It's here. Basketball is back. It is here. And by the look of the jerseys, what team we're specifically talking about, and the sweatshirt, if you can't see, is the Miami Heat. We're going to be talking about the Miami Heat and my expectations for them this year, because ever since they made it to the finals in the bubble, they haven't been able to do it again and make it to the finals. So this team, I believe, has a chance. And we're going to talk about it. We have 5 points. Or 4 points. So one less point than I thought of what I believe the Heat are going to do this year. So we are going to start it off now with number 1, roster depth. The Heat have an insane amount of roster depth this year. New faces, maybe a little bit older, but they're still new. Changes the whole scheme of the team, and we're going to go through the list right now. So Kyle Lowry, Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, PJ Tucker, Dwayne Dedmon, Bam Adebayo, Max Strus, Amir Yurtseven, Victor Oladipo is back, Caleb Martin, and KZ Okpala. A lot of good players on this team. Some of the players were from when they made it to the finals in the bubble, but they've gotten better. Hero's gotten bigger. Butler has his best friend, Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry's a little bit older, but he has proven to win a championship with the Toronto Raptors. So now he brings that to yet the Miami Heat and increases their lethal defense with PJ Tucker, who also won a championship with the Bucks last year, but decided, hey, let's go to the Miami Heat. I don't want to be on the Bucks anymore. I want a championship. Let me come to Miami. Oh, it's going to be so great. I think this team is going to be lethal on defense, and I think they're going to be a nightmare for anybody that faces them this year. So that was number 1. Number 2, 100% going to outperform what they did last year. Got bounced in the first round against the Bucks, got swept. The year previously, they beat the Bucks 4-1 in 5 games, but they got swept. I don't believe they'll be getting swept this year. I think they have a good chance. Top 3 is my expectation for this team. I believe they'll be top 3 because other than the Nets and the Bucks, all the spots are free. I think the Heat should be able to make it to 3 because there's a shadow in Philadelphia by the name of Ben Simmons. So that's a whole saga that has begun in Philadelphia without Ben Simmons and him wanting to play there. The title window is murky for the Philadelphia 76ers. And also there's this team on the rise. A lot of people, including Charles Barkley, has expected them to outperform the Heat, but I just don't know. The Chicago Bulls with Nikola Vucevic. They have Zach LaVine, they added Alex Caruso, Lonzo Ball, and DeMar DeRozan, but it's to be determined how this team will go. They look like they'll be entertaining in Chicago, but can entertainment bring you championships? I don't know. So, that'll be wait to be seen, but I believe the Heat will finish top 3 because they have proven players on their team that they can do it. They may not have they have 1 or 2 superstars, but maybe not compared to the other teams like, the Nets with Kyrie and James Harden and Kevin Durant, or with the Bucks with Giannis, Drew Holiday, and Chris Middleton. I think the Heat have enough to compete against those teams. So that was number 2. I already kind of went in a little bit, but nightmare matchup against this team. They have a starting 5 during the final minutes of the game that can make it so difficult for opposing teams to score. And all these guys, they can't just defend. They can also shoot offensively. So I believe this team has a great chance of making it big and make it difficult for other teams mainly, which I'm going to enjoy because offense is amazing, but a great defense wins championships, like we have seen in the past. When the game is on the line and you defend and you get a block or you get a steal, then you become a champion. Those are the plays that need to be done for you to succeed. Number 4, the last expectation I have of this team, because there's only 82 games, I believe the Heat team will have 50 plus wins. They were barely above 500, or I think they were at 500 last year. I think they'll be, with Kyle Lowry as the leader and the point guard. Yes, he's older, but Kyle Lowry has still proven that he's an elite player despite his age. Just like another player that we know, King James, LeBron James. He has still shown that he's an elite player, and regardless of age, as long as you keep your body and you have that Heat culture and you have that Heat conditioning, I think Kyle Lowry will succeed and help make this team relevant again. Yes, relevancy. That's what we need. Back to the finals. I want Jimmy Butler to win a ring. I want all these players to win rings. But I'm trying to be realistic, so until they make it to the playoffs, I'm not too sure how this team will look. Only a couple of games in the season, but we will have to see. So those were my expectations for the 2021-2022 season for the Miami Heat. Thank you for watching Light Sports Breakdown. This has been LSB, and I'll be seeing you throughout the season, so enjoy.